Hello everybody, I'm nastymold, and in this video we're going to be doing the daily quests, getting our seasonal candles, our treasure cakes, and getting our shard information for today. But first up, we have our seasonal candles, and we have a double season candle event on right now, which means we'll find 8 total candle bundles. Each one of these little bundles is going to give us 25% of the wax needed to forge a season candle, so finding all 8 will give us 2. So of course we have the 2 bundles in the social space. We have one right here once you fly down that little cloud tunnel. One in front of this gate here. There it is. Then we're going to go through the gate by whatever means you usually use. You can fly through, or you can just use the gate like a normal person. We have 2 more of these seasonal candles on either side. One right here, and one straight across by that spirit. So that should make 6 so far. And then 2 more just past this gate, which I always fly over, but again, you can use it like a normal person. One is immediately on the other side of the gate. And the final candle, our 8th one, is just towards the end of where this shiver spirit ends. There. And with all those found, we should have 2 total season candles. Now let's get started on today's daily quests. To melt 10 darkness, it kind of goes without saying, but all we have to do is burn 10 little pieces of darkness. And of course, while you're doing this one, be careful. The sapling can be found just at the very bottom of the cloud tunnel towards the left-hand side. All we have to do is admire it, and to do that, we just have to stand next to it and wait 60 seconds. Let's take a little sit, and we'll wait until it's done. The admiring actor can be found in the broken bridge area underneath the very first segment of the bridge right here. It is raining, so be careful of that. You can very easily remedy that by finishing the last part of the bridge. That will cancel the rain in this area, and it'll be pretty safe. It is pretty easy to do without doing that though, so you shouldn't have too many difficulties unless you get stuck. All we have to do is go under there, and then across, under this part where you can recharge again, and then across to the admiring actor. To relive a spirit's memories, all we have to do is relive any spirit in the hidden forest. We have to watch their cutscene and recollect their emote. And this can be any spirit in the hidden forest. It doesn't specifically have to be this one. Today's treasure candles can be found in the Valley of Triumph, and we do have a double treasure candle event on, so instead of finding 4, we will find 8. Our first 2 can be found up in the social space, and the remainder can be found below and at the very end of the race. Once we reach the end of the slope, we have 1 on this little bridge segment here. And we should have 1 on the ice just towards our left. That is it for this area. Let's carry on. We're going to want to go to the Citadel by going through the left doorway here. Once we climb that small hill, we have another one right here. And 1 more at the end towards the flying race of this area. Right here. Now, for the final ones, we're just going to have to go to the very end, just in front of the temple. You can go through the race if you want, I'm gonna go through the Hermit Valley because I don't feel like going through this race. Alright, and finally, once we're just before the temple, we should have 2 cakes on either side. So one over here and one on the opposite side. Here's our final one, and that will be our 8 treasure candles for today. Today's shard will be a red shard that will drop in the Jellyfish Cove. That is in the Little Prince area, the Starlight Desert, and it will drop at the times listed on the screen. These times are in PST or PDT time zones, and I do have a time zone converter in the description as well with the times if you need to convert it into your own time zone. So I sped up this clip very fast of how to get to the Jellyfish Cove, and there should be a couple spots that the shard can fall today, but it's a pretty small area, so it should be pretty easy to find. And I do have a clip of me doing this area. Sorry, my cat is playing behind me, and he's a kitten, so I can't stop him. This one was pretty difficult to my memory, lots of shard crabs, so I recommend bringing some way to charge yourself. Utilize the memory candles when you can, and yeah, do the easier parts with less shard crabs first. Work your way to the more difficult parts. This is, of course, a red shard event, so we will be awarded with ascended candles, which is really nice. And we can also see a memory and get ourselves a winged light. But yeah, just go as slow as you need to. You know, don't have to rush. Rushing is when you start to get hit by little beasts, so just be careful. And that is it for today's daily changes in Sky. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. Hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed. And I will of course see you in the next video. Bye bye!